Hey y'all, it's Jen Ramirez, your local North and South Carolina realtor, and I am your go-to gal for families relocating to Charlotte. Today, in this video, we're going to break down the Charlotte region market update for October 2025. And trust me, there is some tea here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen so that you guys can get the update, and then we're going to walk through it together so that we can see everything. So let's get started here. All right. Now I need to open this one. And you should be seeing my screen here. Maybe not. Yeah, you should be seeing my screen here. So the Charlotte region consists of all of these counties that are highlighted in green. And so we're going to go over the entire Charlotte market region update. And so you'll see the market update report here. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger so that you can see it there. Okay. So let's start with what everybody wants to know. So are more homes hitting the market? And the short answer is yes. More homes are hitting the market. So you can see the number of homes that are for sale in Charlotte now. So 12,090 homes are for sale in market, and that is up 25, almost 25% from same time last year. So you can see this October 2025, 12,000 homes hit the market. Same time last year, October 2024, there was 9,700 homes on the market. So that is a big increase, right, in the market. And so if you've been feeling like your Zillow feed has been busier, or your Realtor.com feed or Homes.com feed, whatever feed that you use, whatever your home searching portal is, that you've seen that it's been busier, than it has been, because a lot of homes, more homes have been hitting the market. But it's not just resale homes that are hitting the market. What this data doesn't show is all of the new construction homes that are hitting the market. So there has been a lot of new construction activity and new construction homes that have also hit the market. And those are not all completely put into MLS, because that's what we use to get this data. A lot of builders won't have all of the inventory homes that are available for move in MLS. So a fraction of them will be shown here, but this is not showing all the new construction um, activity that's out there. So what does it mean when there is more homes on the market? Well, if you're a buyer, then this is good news for you, because buyers now have more homes to choose from, which means this is more like a buyer's market. So you have a competitive advantage in that you can have a little bit stronger negotiation, because there are options for buyers in the Charlotte market right now. So if you're looking to get a deal, then this is the time to buy. So buyer activity really has gone up. If you're a seller, what does this mean? Looking at all the homes that are on the market here, if you are a seller or you're looking to list a home in Charlotte, then pricing is super, super important. You have to be really strategic with pricing and really competitive, and look at what the activity is around you. There are some neighborhoods with no homes for sale on the market, so you might have a competitive advantage there. But make sure you are mindful, if you are putting your home on the market, at what is happening around you, not in all of Charlotte, but in your particular area. Narrow down on all the homes that are assigned to the elementary school that you're in, or in your particular neighborhood. If you live in a subdivision, just be mindful of that, and then look and see if there's any new construction activity within like a mile radius, because that is who your competition is. If you are selling your house, make sure that it's priced appropriately. Talk to a real estate agent. I am more than happy to discuss that with you, but that is something to be mindful of, right? So buyer activity. So with more homes on the market, buyers are still out there shopping, even now in the middle of November, looking at stuff. So pending sales are up 6.8% from 3,484 to 3,721. And closed sales have bumped up slightly, about 0.7%, but it is still trending positive year over year. So no, the market is not dead. It's not even drowsy. It's just behaving like a normal grown-up market again, right? So I think some of us are still kind of like living in the days of like when COVID was and how the market was at that time. But we just got to think, it's not that anymore. And so it's just it's normalizing. Let's say the market is normalizing. So if you hear agents say the market is normalizing, this is what that means, right? Homes sitting on markets. And I've been talking to agents that are real estate agents in areas like Florida, real estate agents in areas, like New Jersey, Chicago, all throughout the country. And one thing that we all have in common is our listings are sitting on the market a little bit longer. And in some areas like Southern Florida, it is normal for homes to sit for like 6 months. That's normal for them. So if your house is on the market and it's been sitting for like anywhere 3 to 6 months, that's normal now because look at the number of homes, especially in Charlotte, the number of homes that have hit the market for sale, the inventory's gone up, right? So let's talk about like home prices. Now, for my homeowners and future homeowners, prices are still holding strong. The median sales price in October rose to $400,000, up 1.8% from same time last year, where the median sales price was 393,000, right? The average sales price jumped up almost to 5%, 4.7%, landing at 511,464, right? So that's where the average sales price has. So while we aren't seeing the wild 20% jumps of 2021, Charlotte continues to appreciate steadily. And in this market, slow and steady is actually healthy. So now let's talk about the number of days on market. So you'll see the list to close and the days on market until close. So all right, sellers, we're going to talk about this. So my sellers, I want for you to take a deep breath because here is the stat that if you're selling a home in this market, nobody loves. I have active listings in the market right now. I have five active listings. I have five active listings right now. And I talk to my sellers every week, every Monday we get on the phone or we exchange emails and we talk about what's happening in the market and how their home is doing. And so this conversation might not always be comfortable, but I like to tell the truth, right? So sellers, take a deep breath because here's the stat that nobody loves. The days on market until sale increased 28.6%. So it went up from 42 to 54 days. So that is days on market until sale means from the time the house hit the market to the time it went under contract. It's different from list to close. List to close, you'll see is a little bit of a higher number. So list to close means that's the day it hit the market to the day we all go to the closing attorney's office and sign over the house to the buyer. That's list to close. But days on market is the number of days that the house has been listed to the time it goes under contract, right? And that part has increased to 54 days. And cumulative days on market rose from 45 to 61, so 35.6% jump. So what does that mean for you? So homes are selling, but buyers have choices now. So pricing matters, presentation matters, and patience matters. This is not the 2021 Hunger Games market anymore. So list to sale ratios, and we're always talking about list to close and list to sale ratios. So list to sale ratios is we're talking about the dollar amount that you list to what it actually sells for, right? So finally, we're going to talk about that. So sellers have received 95% of their original list price. So it's down slightly from last year where it was about 95.9%. So, if you don't like the number of days on market, remember I said pricing matters. If you price well, if you price well and strategically price your home, then you're going to get about 95% of what you list for. So that's you're negotiating to about 5% of that. So that's good. That's a good thing, right? So sellers in Charlotte in the month of October who sold their home, they received 95% of their original list price. So what this means is pricing matters. This is not the time to overprice and see what happens. This is not the time to overprice so you have room to negotiate. Because if you do that, the buyers are just going to walk on by and go on to the next listing because they have choices. So buyers are negotiating again and winning because it's a buyer's market. So sellers, please, please, please rethink if you're wanting to overprice so that you have room to negotiate. So overall, Charlotte is still growing. Prices are still rising, just responsibly. Buyers have more room to breathe. And sellers, you have to be strategic. And if you are relocating to Charlotte from out of state, then this is an amazing time to secure your next chapter. If you want my full Moving to Charlotte guide, comment below or check the description and you can download my free Moving to Charlotte guide that gives you all the information that you need to come to Charlotte. If you are looking to talk and talk to me some more and learn about moving to Charlotte, then just look at the description in my video in this video, and you'll get instructions as to how to connect with me. And then I can get you a free flying into Charlotte guide that gives you everything that you need to know. So if you're flying to Charlotte looking for homes, then I give my buyer clients recommendations on where to stay what hotel to book, where to stay, what restaurants they can eat at while they're here. If they want to do some shopping in some neighborhoods to check out while they're here, I give you guys a guide that kind of helps you through that so you're not coming in here and flying blind, right? So if you're relocating from Atlanta to Charlotte, if you're relocating from New Jersey to Charlotte, or even from Florida to Charlotte, or anywhere in between, book a call. I will help you and your family find the right suburb, the right home, and the right place for you to do life. I will see you in the next video. My name is Jen Ramirez. If you love this video and you love this content, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel so you can be made aware of all of the information and everything that Charlotte has to offer. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.